Any yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
I want my tea. So we're taking requests. Well, surprises are always. Hi. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. That's it.
All right. Go ahead.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Steve Espinola.
When I feel like tying myself to the stake, I think of all the roads I chose not to take, and the life I would have won must be orbiting the flip side of the sun. Taking the unbeaten trail has its costs. You will see more beauty, but you will get lost. And the maps I could have used only show where someone else got confused. And the love I would have won must be floating round the flip side of the sun. Unchosen worlds will lie forevermore on the universe's cutting room floor. But maybe there's one where I'm happy on the flip side of the sun. Bob, a little less everything in the monitor, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little more piano than that. Just a tiny bit, somewhere in the... Yeah, tiny bit less. Sorry. Kudos to Bob Black doing a great job on sound tonight. Oh man, I'm feeling it starting to come through, but I just don't know where it wants to go. That's the problem. Yeah. I feel like it wants to go into something I don't know how to play. That's the problem. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Maybe I'll do this. Joe Bendick and no, I won't do that yet. All right, here's a good beer drinking song. As a baby, I thought Mom and Pop knew it all, but I was just setting them up for a fall. Gradually, I realized some ways that they was raising me was wrong. Oh yeah. And all of my teachers should have confessed that their teachers build guess upon guess, and no one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. Oh, bumbling along. Whoa, 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 bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. The government made it a three-legged trout. The scientists promised they'd work it all out. Meanwhile, I was running round trying to find a place where I belong. Oh yeah. And I hung around with that old ancient chief. We got tangled up, strangled in each other's beliefs, and no one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. Oh, bumbling along. Whoa, 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 bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. People will tell you the books you should read, and you need till you bleed on the floor. Doctors pretend they can mend you, but then they just bend you and send you for more. And as the truth benders dismember your plans, perhaps it helps to remember they don't understand. That's right, the ones who try to control your bodies and tell you who you can love and marry. The ones who steal your votes and your media access and your lives and your jobs. The ones who bulldoze my multicultural neighborhoods so they can build a basketball stadium with skyscrapers. They are organized, they are murderously effective, but they're ethically short-circuited and spiritually adrift, and they don't know what's going on. Even they are bumbling along. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And even that God up there in the sky wonders who made God, and why can't God die? Because no one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. Bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bumbling along. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one knows what's going on. Everyone's just bumbling along. doing. Reading off lyrics is not going to work tonight. Googleplex times the double square root of pi. That's the distance between you and I. Sometimes when I get lonely, you're the one and I'm the only, and we just can't find our real good time. I'd show you yours if you could show me mine. I could send sweet shivers up and down your spine. And sometimes I'm not sure if you're the one thing on my mind. Could you make my secret dreams come true? Turn me upside down inside in blue. Man talking to himself on train. That's your heart connected to my brain. And though sometimes I like it, football migraine comes, I gotta spike it through the soot that puts the color in my sunset sky. The cleated boot above the butterfly. The autumn beauty as the oak leaves die. Sometimes I'm not sure if you're the one thing on my mind. Could you make my secret lies turn true? Turn me upside down inside and blue. Silver bullet in my backwards gun. You stuff my mouth with your tongue, and lifetime songs get left unsung. When you're in love, you don't ask why. That's the difference between you and I. Maybe I want you 'cause I wanna die. And sometimes I'm not sure if I'm the one thing on your mind. Are you going to break my heart in two? Turn me upside down inside of blue. I keep breathing in little pieces of rust from this mic, and then this rust. Is there? Can I switch this?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, let's try it.
I don't know what's out there.
It's a very strange sensation. All right, this next song. Hey, by the way, after me, stick around. One of my rock and roll heroes is going to be playing next. Alan Merrill is going to be on.
Leave it in the lap of the gods.
I wrote this song during a subway ride, and it's called Random Thoughts on the Subway. To be a dreaming child, I'd like to be something far more wild, wise and caring and sharing and undefiled, secret smiler sitting next to me. What's she thinking? Why is she full of glee? Unafraid to let everybody see. How'd my house cat Mozart get so hip? He knows no culture, but he's on his own trip. I'm in awe of him. He makes my weak heart skip. If we weren't ashamed, would we all be big nerds? Would we dance dorky, or would we glide like birds? Would we listen to ourselves, make up more words? Ooba gooba, geeba, snore, snore, snore. Haven't I heard that one before? Trying to be originals, a chore. Someone just waved at me, but she was wrong. She thought she knew me, and now she's in this song. I think that she would look good in a thong. Our world is ending, this I'm sad but sure. We've known it was coming 2,000 years or more. Elephants and human dinosaurs. You'd have to be a prick to not feel sad. You'd have to be asleep to not feel mad. It seems so hopeless, but giving up's more bad. But all that said, I don't know what to do. Try to help each other make it through. Just paid some loser whose story rang untrue. When you Harvard Road, brother, can you spare a dime? Dimes were worth much more back in that time. Do homeless have to work harder 'cause he wrote that line? Secret smiler sitting next to me. What's she thinking? Why is she full of glee? Unafraid to let everybody see.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, you guys can listen to Steve Espinola. Steve, you got about 10 minutes.
Okay.
2? Feels good to you?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, hold on, let me turn that mic up. That's all right. He's gonna do 2 more songs. His next song will come around with the mail-in tip jar for Steve. Here at Sidewalk, we don't charge cover. Pass tip jar around for the artists. That's how they get paid. Just a $5 suggested donation. Please get somebody ready. Put your hands together one more time for Steve Espinola.
Can you turn this guy up? I'm having a problem. I have the wrong riff in my head. I keep hearing Fleetwood Mac's "Oh Well" instead of the riff to this song. Maybe that means I should cover that song, except I've never ever played that song.
Maybe just add the riff.
I'll try it. Why not? Now, Annie, it's just not in my head. Yeah, good. It just vanished. It just wasn't there. All right, here we go. Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Oh, mama, when you walk that way, on Johnny Drip can't keep away. It's just not there tonight. Oh, mama, living like that, gonna tell your friends, gonna be a star. I'm gonna do a slow version. I've been told that I'm running around, got no soul. Rock and roll.
Sweet baby. Muddy waters, muddy waters.
I know nothing anymore. Yes, I've checked and now I'm sure. Ants are marching on my windowsill. They've memorized the score. And every second, passing slow, brings more something I don't know. I know nothing anymore. In the shaping of all things, the path of least resistance sings, arcing lightning, river veins, and love's demands for diamond rings. And the clocks strike 17, they mean all they don't mean to me. And they promise it till never, evermore, evermore. And my muscles are unkind, they ignore my heart and mind. I want lemonade and valentines and love to leave behind. And my miss across the sea sends misty messages to me. We might miss each other happily evermore, evermore. And life's a land shog, a damn fog, a damp frog, a scamp dog, and life's a goldfish, a cold dish, a bold swish, a told wish. Will you love me when I fail? Can I hold you when you wail? Will you walk with me along the tracks each time our dreams derail? Will you break straight through with me? Help to make our eyes a we? Will you stay with me forever, evermore, evermore? And life's a hard climb, a long time, a short time, an art, crime, a start, line, and starshine, baby. I'm not bluffing more and more. Every hallway vows to vanish every time I close the door. And every second passing slow brings more something we don't know. We know nothing anymore. Anymore. Thanks so much to Annie Hussett for booking the night, and to everyone else who played tonight. It was really an awesome goddamn night. Really great. Can we do one more quick thing? What do we do?
Yeah, you can go for it.
I've got a deep, deep sadness that no time, no tears can wash away. And I've got a deep, deep madness that no wine, no beer can crush today. And I wish I could sell off my sorrow, but it's the kind that you can't buy or borrow. And it's bound to be here each tomorrow. Whoop-de-doo-loo-loo, whoop-de-doo. And I've got a gold-plated heartache. Won't rust, won't bust, won't disappear. And a picture of you as a keepsake from one fine day in one fine year. And I wish that I had you beside me, but long, long ago you untied me, and I lost you without you to guide me. Whoop-de-doo-loo-loo, whoop-de-doo. And I own a home in the ocean where no light, no love have ever been. And sometimes I do get a notion to make my break and dive right in. But even if the deep don't refuse me, I know that these blues still won't lose me. They'll preserve me and death still won't choose me. Whoop-de-doo, loo, whoop-de-doo. But I own a home where the sky stops. No street address, no door, no name. It's 10 times as old as the sunspots. It holds all hope, it feels all pain. And it doesn't need me to mind it. And I can always find shelter behind it. And I will get lost and I will find it. Whoop-de-doo, loo, whoop-de-doo.
Steve Espinola, everybody.
Steve Espinola.